Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Fred Christian Jr. I'm a disabled community activist from Miami Gardens with the social media organization #Impact. Today I'm going to be reading a poem to you to stop gun violence. It was written originally in 2018, 2 days after Parkland massacre happened. I live in South Florida and this affected me deeply. I was hurting for those children because I was at a party for Valentine's Day. And the backstory is having a great time. I come home, put my news on, find out 14 children died and 3 adults that day, 17 people killed on February 14, 2018, a day I will never forget. And it changed a lot of lives forever. So I wrote this poem, the first one I've written in about 5 years, in a long time. I hadn't written a poem since it was 2018, and I had not written a poem since 2005 for college. So let me go ahead without further ado. I'm going to read this to you now. How many? How many tears must we cry? How many times must we say goodbye? When someone we love dies, how many times must we sigh and want to cry? How many kids must die? How many moms and dads will cry? How many Americans will cry? Why, when someone they love dies? Too many tears, too many fears, too few years. How many more will say enough? How many more will rise up and say enough? Before our future dies, before it begins, I ask you, how many will cry? We've got to do better for our children. We've got to do better for each other. We cannot continue to live in a climate of fear. I hope this poem inspires change because it was written to inspire change and get attention to the issue of gun violence and stopping it in the United States of America and globally if needed. Our children are dying at a rapid rate. In Miami-Dade, in the past 5 years, we have seen the deaths of a young child named Jada Page, a young child named Alana Washington, a young child named Chastity Saunders, and a young child named King Carter, all under the ages of 8 years old, folks. All under 8 years old. Recently, we've seen shootings in Texas twice over and quite a few portions of the country. We've got to stop the madness. We've got to stop the insanity for our children and for ourselves. We must be safe. We can't go to places like malls, church, mosques, synagogues, any places of gatherings without craziness happening. We need laws, we need action, and we need God. And we need to go forward and stop the violence and the madness. Thank you all. My name is Fred Christian Jr. God bless.